Yo, what up, though? Quick story time. You know, a lot of times, we put a lot of stock, a lot of weight on the things we have, right? So, one of the things that I have really prided myself on having is a huge collection of Ralph Lauren polo gear, polo shirts. I usually wear the polo stuff all the time. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so there's the whole low life culture that's out of New York, and I know guys in Atlanta like Young Dro and guys like that have really embraced that culture. I know Kanye back in the days embraced the low life culture and just wore a lot of polo, a lot of Ralph Lauren. For me, it kind of has some super humble beginnings. I was a college freshman, hanging out around some college sophomore and junior guys and girls, sitting around playing spades, and I just got a little, I'm a poor kid coming from home with not much, just my mom's TV that she gave me and a couple of, old outfits, and I got a couple dollars saved up, and I went to that local J.C. Penney's up there in Big Rapids, Michigan. All my Fair State people know more about that J.C. Penney's used to be up there, maybe still is. And I got myself a Hunt Club jacket. If y'all remember Hunt Club is basically polo, but with no man on the horse. And playing spades with these older guys, man, just kicking it, having a good old time. And I'm feeling myself because I got my brand new, fresh Hunt Club jacket on, man. And all of a sudden, Big Rick, God rest his soul, man. Big Rick passed on, man. But Big Rick rips into me about my Hunt Club jacket, man. Your horse ain't got no man. How you gonna play polo with no man on your horse? And you can't even joust with that man. You know what I mean, with that horse. You can't. You know, the horse just running wild because it don't got no rider. You know what I mean? He just leaning into me about my horse having no man on it. And literally, I got in my feelings a little bit, man. I ain't let it be shown then, but I was like, man, this is a class thing right now. I cannot afford the man on my horse. And I figured, okay, at this point on, man, from this day forward, I'm gonna have a man on my horse. I'm gonna be in the financial wherewithal, the financial stability enough to afford that man on my horse. And for me psychologically, that's been a symbol of, of doing what I had to do to make sure I had what had what it took to kind of keep this thing going and be at a certain level, a certain point. So get you a man on your horse, man. Until then, I'll see you tomorrow.